we go. First song is going to be Rise, Master, 7.2. This is from classic Guitar Freaks Drummania, GFDM. Yeah, this is a fast one. I think this is 180 or 200 BPM. It's got a lot of little fills in it. I know in the center, the middle of the song, there's quite a long guitar solo, so we'll see if the drum goes off too. Got these syncopated bass notes with a 1-2 and then off. And here we're back on the beat. That's a left pedal. Sopra doing great here, way ahead of the PB. For the machine best, rather, 60.44%. Oh, some tricky 60s patterns there. That orange note you can see is the floor tom. The floor tom is notoriously hard to hit because it's pretty low down, and in order to hit anything after it, generally you have to use your other hand or your hand has to come way up. Ooh, very nice fills there. Hits the 12s. Oh, very tricky fill there. Did pretty well on it. Hit the snare roll after the fill. Oh my gosh, that ending is so difficult. Look at that. But nailed most of the song. What a run. That was great. 75.79% to start us off. 109 skill points. I believe we're going by skill points here. Only 26 misses. And a nice max combo, 226 max. But until you get there, you're losing a little bit of skill every note that you hit. Talk about get there. Their second song, 7.3. This one's tricky. I believe it's got a lot of 24s and 12s in it. Very triplet heavy. We're starting off with straight 16ths and 8ths. There's the 24th. That's what we're talking about now. It's got a little bit of syncopated bass here. Looks like it's on the 16th, double 16th before the beat, and then also on a 16th before and after the beat, but not on it. Also, this one's looking like a more traditional chart where you have the hi-hat and the cymbal hi-hats on the left there, the blue bell. Snare and bass. We haven't seen much left pedal yet, although we have seen the left cymbal. That kick note all the way on the left. One of the challenges with playing on these black cabinets, XG Deluxe cabinets especially, is that the left pedal can sometimes interfere with the hi-hat. The hi-hat won't always register at the right time. And we call that crosstalk. Thankfully, this card does not appear to have much left pedal at all. We're cruising here. Sopra doing a pretty good job of keeping up with this tricky rhythm here. Oh, alright, we're on the right side now. You can see the green and red notes are the higher tom, the mid tom and high tom. And when you see those, especially if you see a lot of them, you want to kind of turn your body to the right to make sure you can hit them. Very nice ending. Combos the phrase. Good job. Excellent job there. Life is Beautiful. 7.3. Beautiful Nekomata Master song here. I am not familiar with this drum chart, but I would assume it's fairly straightforward. Alright, looks like a pretty simple 8th string to start. Oh, we got some tricky rhythms with the bass here. And the snare. Looks like they're both very syncopated on this part. Sopra doing a good job of keeping up with it. This is very tricky. I will tell you, I wouldn't want to play this 7-3. This looks hard. Nice floor top usage there. Ooh, almost hits the fill. The full fill. Doing a very good job of keeping up here. In Drummania, it's quite hard to get the phrase combos that you can see sometimes, where the background fills up and you get the little phrase combo message, and that's because a lot of these charts, every phrase will end in a fill. And if you miss the last note of the fill that starts the next phrase, you can miss both phrases. Oh my gosh, this is a tricky one. This is the hardest one we've seen for sure. Lots of syncopation. Drum's very tricky compared to the melody here. Oh my gosh. Those snares you saw after the cymbals, the right cymbals, you generally want to hit those with one hand, so you have to, it's kind of like a jackhammer motion, you have to tap it twice with your left hand, and unless you know how to hold your sticks, it's pretty difficult to do. Sopra doing a good job there, trying their best to keep up with this chart. It's a very tricky chart. This is the highest difficulty we've seen, but will it be the difficult chart? I think that's the question. Sometimes the rating doesn't mean everything. We've got a fairly standard rhythm here. 2 bass and then 2 offset. Oh, I love patterns like this, where you're hitting the pads on the beat and then the bass is on the offbeat. Occasionally get that double kick. Already going past 200 combo. This is quite a heavy note chart. Sopra already kicking out the machine top. Watch out. Can Sopra complete on that DB? As I was saying, the difficulty doesn't always tell the full story. This one looks like it's got a little bit more stamina in it. You have to worry about not getting tired with all these bass pedals. Whereas the last song had extremely difficult rhythms. They can both be just as difficult if they're charted the right way. Once again, back to that rhythm. The common thread throughout this song: bass, bass, off bass, off bass. Oh, we got some 24th fills here. Very difficult ending, but Sopra combos all the beginning and most of the second half here. Fantastic. Orca's the TO. This is incredible. That's got to be very difficult to play in a tournament and TO it. That's a lot of nerves you have to deal with. A lot of people asking you questions. Orca here playing with a dark background. Much easier to see the notes, but it can be difficult because you don't have the lane, or the measure indicators rather. Also has some lift. You can see at the bottom there's a shutter, which helps compress the notes so it's a little bit easier to focus. Orca doing a fantastic job. Only 11 grades. Still got a full combo going. And I believe this is Type B or Type C layout, where the pedals are together. A lot of players will opt for this layout just because it's easier for them to read the pedals. Whereas Sopra was playing on the default layout. Will this be an arbiter of things to come with the left pedal song after this? We'll see. I'm excited to see how Orca does with it. Orca still with the full combo. Way ahead of the bests and the average here. Or rather, it looks like Orca has 2 rivals. Oh my gosh. Only 2 misses. Only 2 misses. 1 in each of the last 2 phrases. What a fantastic job. 132 skill points. Master. Looks like an 83%. Already an S on the master chart. Let's see how they handle this extreme chart. It's got that left pedal section. It's got some tricky rhythms. Goes back and forth between 16th and 24th. Ooh, okay, all right. Orca showing they've definitely got the tech down. Very nice job. Hitting those 12. Those are hard to hit. 12 note jacks on the bass pedal. Orca definitely knows this song. Look at this. Just screaming perfect. Still single digit breaks. We're 300 notes into the song just about. Gets an okay, but as the judgment states, that's alright. We keep going. This song is so sick. I love this part so much. It's like Orca's having a jam here too. Only 3 goods. We're getting close to the end here. Okay, final section. Looking like cake so far. Hits the 12. Okay, let's remember. There's a fake ending here. And finishes in style with a 242 combo. 91%, 134 skill points. Here we go. A little bit of tricky rhythm there, but we're back on beat. Yeah, as you can see, we're getting a little more greats here than we normally see from Orca. Those tricky rhythms in there. Still holding on nicely though. Oh my gosh, those 12 notes in the middle of the 8 note stream? Life really is beautiful sometimes. I used to have a lot of trouble reading these types of sections. Orca having no issue at all. These can be tricky if you're not used to reading a lot of spread out patterns like this where you have the snare, the right cymbal, and the bass pedal. Oh my gosh. Nail's one of those difficult fills. And another one just as I was saying that. Got a 260 combo. Orca looking like they're in the group now. Look at this. Screaming perfect. Not a great insight. Oh, never mind, I'm sorry. I don't believe in the commentator's curse, but I will apologize. Oh my gosh, this ending is so tricky to read all the different drum pads going on. Oh my gosh, 514 combo at the end of Life is Beautiful, 89%. It's another 130. I need to see this. I have to see this. Even though it's straightforward, it's a lot more stamina intensive than the other songs in this set. We're still under 5 greats here. Orca doing a great job keeping up with everything. I like how the rhythm on the left hand is fairly similar. So all you have to do is look for the bass, see where the bass pedal is going to be at, and react accordingly. These types of charts are really nice for learning how to get better at this game. Just like Orca is here. Orca still has a perfect combo, meaning no goods, no misses, no okays. Okay. Hits the fill. That fill is very tricky. I believe that was the first fill in the whole chart, too. Hits another fill. We're only at 36 grades. Nothing else at all yet. Can you believe this? When Orca is on, Orca is on. A full combo, only one good in the final fill. What a... It's a Mutsuhiko Izumi song. The jam master himself, Izumi. Very tricky fills in the beginning, but it's okay. Very few non-perfect so far. Ghetty making short work of all these notes. And we gotta remember, right now, the high bar in the pool is Orca's scores. Misses one at the end, or the beginning of that fill there, but it's okay. Could still come back here. I believe Orca got a 131 on Rise. We'll see what Ghetty can do. Those tricky left side toms proving to be a little bit difficult for Ghetty. Let's see if they can make the adjustment in the end, because we are going to see a few more. Oh, what a tricky fill. Still, Ghetty doing a great job here. Okay, makes the adjustment. Not quite there for the low tom, mid tom though. Alright, 116, that's not bad at all. Only a little bit down there.
Fairly new starter this year. It's a pleasure to commentate for y'all. Looking forward to the upper level Drummania ahead.
Definitely. We've had some great plays here so far. Ghetty getting started on Get There. What a tongue twister. And we've got a bunch of 12 fills with 8 notes or 16s if you like. Very tricky bass rhythms here with the pedals.
Yeah, the player's off to a start playing. We got up overnight.
Oh my gosh. At the rank Ghetty is at, it's got to be at least a few months of practice on top of already learning the game. I mean, just straight up a lot of play time. And showing that Ghetty can really keep up with it here. Only 2 misses. No good for okays yet. back into some tricky fills near the end right after it. Let's see if Ghetty can get through this section. Gotta be a lot of nerves. But looking to complete it pretty well here. Gets the praise combo.
Hell of a job so far. 60% clear rate. Probably on track for 90%, you think?
Oh, definitely. We're looking strong here. Alright, coming to the ending. This is where we get some more tricky fills. And then we got a fake ending right before the real ending. Hitting the fills nicely. Looks like Ghetty might get the praise combo. What a great job there from Ghetty. 131 skill, 90.9%.
When you say GITADORA chart stamina intensive, what does that mean?
So it could be either that there are a lot of bass notes where you have to hit the notes with your feet, or it could be that maybe your left hand is constantly hitting the hi-hat, which is the blue note on the left side. You can see those triangular pads. That one right there, that's the hi-hat. So if there's a lot of those throughout the song, could really tire you out. This is extremely strong for this song so far from what I've seen. Sopra and Orca had a few misses at the beginning. Ghetty so far with a very strong opening. And look at this tricky syncopation. The bass is all over the place. The snare is all over the place. Only the hi-hat seems to be on the beat. And then, right as you think that, we've got 12 notes on the hi-hat.
And it looks like Ghetty, right? Has only recorded one hit. That's extremely fast on the snare there. Obviously, the double S combo is still right still running. 100% clear. On track for 95.
Yeah, we saw Ghetty hit a fill back there too, that nobody else has hit yet. Quite the strong performance here on Life is Beautiful. And he's tricky back and forth from the right cymbal to the left cymbal all the way across the set. Another fill hit. And we're finally into the second to last phrase here. We're gonna see how Ghetty can do completing the chart. And the bar here right now for this pool, Orca I believe at a 130, almost flat. So we'll see if Ghetty can beat that. Has a little bit of a difficult part on the last phrase here, but might still almost hit 130. Not quite, but it's 128. It's almost there. That's an incredible run on that chart. That's a very difficult chart, and came out of the gate swinging.
Incredible.
Just incredible to watch. We're going to see how Ghetty can do. This is another one that's fairly straightforward, but very tiring. You'll see how there's quite more speed here, and you've got a lot more bass notes, and the hi-hat is constant.
And just we're at the master difficult song. Is this the first master chart of the tournament?
That I'm not sure about. It's definitely the first one that I've seen. And as we go up the pools, we're going to see harder and harder charts. So in the fourth pool here, Sopra actually advanced from pool 2 all the way up to pool 4, being the only one to advance from that pool.
Absolute great work from Sopra. Looking at Ghetty though, doing a great work to praise Pete, it looks like. It's a great combo. Yes, it is. Probably 39% and 60 skill. Doing just for a combo. No miss so far. We're on track for full combo.
We did have one okay that broke the combo, but it was right at the end of that phrase. Ghetty's still going strong here. I'd love to see how Ghetty does at the end, because the end has a very difficult fill right at the end of the song that even Orca had trouble with and ended up getting a good and a few greats on.
This looks like a relatively mild section of phrase. Rainbow phrase mode. Absolutely incredible work. Also, 100 skill and 60 seconds easily. We could see another 90% here. Absolutely great stuff from Ghetty.
Absolutely. I definitely think we're going to see a 90 here. As you can see on the right side, we've got progress bars, and that SS is a 95%. Right under that is 90%. Ghetty doing very well here. On track, could get a 90%, maybe even a little bit more. Oh, that last fill, great job on that.
Closing out with an 87. Well, much more well-deserved. Holy smokes.
My gosh, one.
Right, and part of it is, I think that GITADORA is a bit of a difficult game to access. I mean, in North America, right, Rock Band is a rather ubiquitous game, but GITADORA, you can only find those at Round 1s or maybe independent arcades.
Exactly. You pretty much have to go to Round 1 if you want to keep up with the latest songs. Now, Moroz here, starting off strong. We've only got 2 greats, 3 misses, and a few goods, but those perfects climbing up quickly. And it's only the beginning of the song. As we get further in the song, the combo is what matters in GITADORA. So if you can combo most of the song, you'll get a huge amount of points. It's looking like Moroz is trying to combo these phrases here. Doing a pretty good job of keeping up with the bass, with the both pedals in that part. And now we're back to just the right pedal. And it's tricky to hit that left pedal sometimes because you're not ready for it unless you know it's there.
Crossing 58 skill of 40% completion rate. I think we're on track for probably a 70% completion. Still a very strong showing so far.
Absolutely, 70% would be fantastic for this pool as well. I would love to see another phrase combo here. Looks like we might get one. The fill at the end is a little bit difficult. Yeah, almost though. Very close.
Great job from Moroz entering the special. They're having a good time. Smile on their face.
Absolutely. And these special sections, if you can combo them, they are worth a little more, but they're almost always more difficult than the rest.
Moroz exceeding initial expectations. About to cross 75, but there it is.
Nails the final fill too. 72%. 77, I'm sorry. Excuse me, I looked like a 2. 111 skill points. Well, I think Moroz is behind by 20 points on the highest score in the first song, which is Orca. So we need to make up 20 points on Get There and on the next song, Life is Beautiful, because on the last song where the full combo was hit by Orca, it's going to be difficult to get any more points than that. And this chart is particularly hard to sight read. This is a newer one, which might be why Moroz having a little bit of difficulty with the fills, but looking like they're adjusting well. This one's from High Voltage, which only came out last year. Absolutely. And those tom rolls there, looks like Moroz is pretty good at them. The toms being on the right side, sometimes you have to turn your body for them. You saw the green and the red there, that's when you got to move to the right so your body can adjust so it's easier to hit them.
42% clear rate so far.
Absolutely. Let's see what they can do. These little bass notes here are tricky. They're not quite on the beat, as you can see by the measure lines. A little bit off beat, but not too many notes, so you can kind of keep up with it easier. Absolutely. Incredible to hit that special section. And looking like Moroz is trying to adjust to these fills here. These fills are very difficult. Still hitting the toms though. Those toms are the strength of Moroz. And finally, we're coming up on the fake ending. Let's see.
There it is. 80% completion.
80% with the last phrase combo. Incredible.
Wow, the S117. Excellent showing.
Absolutely. And it looks like one of those reasons why this chart might be so difficult. It's a 7.3 and the master is a 9.65. That's a huge gap. They had to make it easier somehow. It looks like they took out some awkward notes maybe.
Probably. A simplification of a whole 2 level interval is something for another day. Let's get right into it.
Absolutely. Moroz doing a great job keeping up with the beginning here. Only 4 greats. And this difficult section at the beginning, we've seen a lot of players struggle with it. Moroz not doing too bad actually. Only a few okay.
Yeah, getting that phrase combo at the intro is absolutely crucial. Finishing up with phrase A. Nice job.
Absolutely. We're going to see a little bit more tricky rhythms here. That 12th note on the hi-hat coming up, you're going to see pretty soon after these, the double tom and snare rolls. Here's the 12s. Hits them nicely. Love to see it.
Only 12 okays in this 5 so far, really just hitting these fills really hard, just one after the other like
Indeed. We're looking pretty good on the skill points too. 50 skill points already. We're only halfway through. We could see above 100 here.
40% completion rate on track, so it looks like 75
This part I was saying is tricky. It's got a lot of spread out notes where you have to look at both the left and right sides of the snare and the cymbal with the bass in between. Hard to read, but once you get it down, you can get it pretty nicely.
Crossing 82 skill. There's 18 points left to do. I think we might see Moroz cross 100. Looking real focused, leaning into just after every.
Absolutely. Moroz doing a great job here. We're definitely going to hit 100. Look at this already. We've still got another phrase to go. We could see as high as maybe 115 here. Depends on how Moroz does in the last section.
You re-enter the outro. Let's see the 80%.
Oh my gosh! Let's go! Almost a 116! Outdoing my potential highest score that I thought of. Alright, and we'll see how Moroz can do.
So we still have a steep uphill climb ahead of us.
Absolutely. But so far, no grades. Incredible start. This is one of those where you just get going and you might be in the rhythm the whole song.
Hitting the next phrase with the phrase combo. Beautiful opening so far. Only 3 misses, 4 goods.
Doing a great job of keeping up. And an early miss is nothing to sneeze at. As we said, this is a combo-based game, so as long as you can combo a long section of the song, you can still get a very high score. Moroz doing just that here.
Crossing 42 skill, 28% completion rate, on track for probably 75 of the phrase. Moving really fast on those drums there.
Yeah, you have to move fast to hit those fills for sure. This is quite a fast song. Seems like maybe higher 100s of BPM, maybe 190 or so. Quite quick.
Let's see, does Moroz close out that phrase combo?
It's looking like it could be. Let's see. We're coming up on the end of the phrase. Misses one, almost gets it though. Very close.
Great work coming from the next phrase. Crossing 82 skill, 55%. On track for 75 8. Round 6 to 1.
Doing a great job here. Maybe here we'll see a phrase combo. Oh, those toms are tricky there. Definitely a very easy place to miss.
Absolutely great pedal work coming out from the bass pedal.
Wow, what a great job from Moroz. 118 skill points on this 7-7.